Hey, cleaning family, it's Carolyn Arellano, your cleaning business mentor here. And today we're diving into something that can completely shift your business, standing out in this competitive industry by creating your niche. I always say that it's not enough to just simply say that you clean residential or commercial cleaning. That is pretty vague. What different type of cleaning services do you actually specialize in? When people hear your business's name, what types of cleanings should come to mind? First, I want to go over the different types of cleaning services that you can offer, the basic ones to start with, what they really include, and how you can position yourself to become the go to expert in that space. I'm going to break this down the way that I wish somebody would have told me when I started my business back in 2018. Number one, deep cleaning. Let's start with deep cleaning. One of the most requested services when somebody wants a fresh start in their home. Now, this is not a basic or a standard cleaning where you're just going to be wiping the counters and vacuuming the rugs. Our deep cleaning service is designed to bring your home up to professional standards. This is a detailed and thorough service focused on hard to reach areas and built up crime. Now we're going to go through a checklist of what's included in our deep cleaning. For all areas and all rooms, we dust the high corners and edges, clean accessible ceiling fans with a 3-step ladder. We wipe accessible light fixtures, excluding chandeliers. We quickly clean the interior of windows, dust all reachable furniture, clean all glass surfaces and mirrors, disinfect light switches and door handles, clean baseboards, empty trash cans, and replace liners, and of course, vacuum and mop the floor. In the kitchen, we do all of the above, plus clean and disinfect the microwave inside, outside, and underneath. We wipe down the backsplash and the countertops. We load the dishwasher if applicable. We clean the exterior of the stove hood, stovetop, and the grates. We clean the oven drawer. We polish all the stainless steel appliances, wipe the exterior of all the appliances like stoves and coffee makers, clean and polish the sink. Again, the baseboards, the light switches, vacuuming and mopping the floors. We also do the front of cabinets. In the bathroom, we clean and disinfect the toilets. We scrub the shower walls, the doors, the shower head. We clean and disinfect the tub. We clean and disinfect the sink, the light switches, the baseboards. We empty the trash, vacuum and mop, and of course, take out any trash. Now, that is pretty much what is included in each of our deep cleanings. Now, the following that I'm going to give you are additional services at an extra cost. The client can choose to do the interior of the oven, the interior of the fridge, the top of their cabinets, if they have finished basements or garages. Now, the deep cleaning does take longer. It requires attention to detail and often sets the tone for future cleanings, especially if you're aiming for recurring clients. I always recommend using a checklist so that nothing gets missed and your team stays consistent and your clients are happy. Deep cleanings are usually booked before events, at the start of service, or seasonally. They are more work, but they pay more. So again, with every residential house cleaning client that we have, we do start off with a deep cleaning, always. Number two, move in, move out cleaning. Let's talk about move in, move out cleaning. And yes, it's one of my absolute favorites. Why is that? Because people are constantly moving. And guess what? They're stressed, they're busy, and the last thing that they want to worry about is scrubbing baseboards or cleaning inside of the refrigerator so that they can get their security deposit back. This type of cleaning is detailed. You will be expected to clean in the interior of everything. So inside of the cabinets, inside of the drawers, inside of the closets, inside of the oven, inside of the microwave, inside of everything, the refrigerator, the dishwasher. You're going to want to wipe down the door frames. You're going to wipe light switches. You're going to do the fans, clean the window sills, the blinds, spot clean the walls, sweep and vacuum the floor, the baseboards. Again, this is like a deep cleaning, but it's including the interior of everything. It's a total reset of the space. It's perfect for tenants, landlords, realtors, property managers. If you can do this well, you can become the go-to for every single turnover in your area, both residential and commercial. Next up, post-construction cleaning. Listen, this type of cleaning is not for the faint-hearted. You're walking into a space that just finished being built or remodeled. You need to expect dust everywhere, from floor to ceiling. Expect paint splatter, leftover construction debris, sticker on brand new appliances, and a mess that needs heavy duty tools and major attention to detail. Now, you can absolutely do this, but you will need HEPA vacuums, extension poles for high dusting, scrapers for glue and stickers, ladders, microfiber cloths, and the right PPE. But once you build relationships with these builders and contractors, property management companies, these jobs come more consistently and they usually pay well because of the level of effort and risk that is involved. I have all of the tools needed for every single type of cleaning on my Amazon storefront, and I will be putting a link down below. Great news, cleaning family. I have officially launched my Cleaning Business Mentor online community, which is a paid monthly membership to an online community of cleaning business owners from all around the globe. Also included are group coaching calls, some of my online courses, new digital downloads, members only videos, and so much more. If you guys are interested in joining my online community with tons of ongoing support, be sure to go ahead and sign up today. Link in the description of this video. Now let's talk about Airbnb or vacation rental cleaning, also known as short-term rental turnover cleaning. Now, this is more than just cleaning. You're part housekeeper, part inspector, part hotel staff. You're going to be expected to strip and make all the beds, refill toiletries and supplies, take photos and report damages, wipe and sanitize every touch point, stage the actual furniture. You're going to make this place feel fresh, welcoming, and ready for the next guest. Most turnovers happen between the hours of 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. So if you're dependable, fast, detail-oriented, you can build a full weekly schedule just from cleaning vacation rental clients. And if you're in a tourist city, you better run and tap into this right away. Cleaning number 5, residential cleanings. This is the bread and butter of a lot of cleaning companies, recurring house cleaning. After the initial deep clean, clients will usually choose to book either weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly. This service keeps their home maintained. You're wiping the surfaces, you're cleaning the bathrooms, you're vacuuming, you're mopping, and you're pretty much tidying up. You're not scrubbing the oven every single visit or the baseboards. It's more about keeping things clean and consistent. This creates steady income, allows you to build relationships, and makes scheduling predictable. Plus, clients love having their cleaner know their home. Number 6, commercial office cleaning. Now let's shift gears to commercial cleaning. This is ideal for those who prefer business-to-business relationships and nighttime or weekend jobs. You'll be cleaning offices, break rooms, lobbies, bathrooms, conference rooms, and other common areas. It usually involves trash removal, vacuuming, mopping, sanitizing high-touch areas, and dusting. These contracts are often long-term and paid monthly, which is great for cash flow. Just remember, presentation and professionalism matter a lot here. You're working with business owners and property managers, not just homeowners. Number 7, carpet and upholstery cleaning. Want to set yourself apart? Add carpet and upholstery cleaning to the list of services that you provide. This requires specialized tools like a carpet extractor, hoses, stain removers, but not everybody offers it, which means that you can either offer it as a premium service or you can sub it out to a trusted partner. Either way, you will be making more money. It's especially helpful when dealing with pet owners, renters, or post-party cleanups. Number 8, additional add-on services. Never underestimate the power of adding on services. These smaller services can really stack up when you price them right. Here are some popular services that we provide. Inside refrigerator or oven cleaning, window tracks and sills, wall washing, blind cleaning, organizing closets or pantries, garage or patio sweep outs, laundry and linen changes. Upsell them at booking or mention during the walkthrough. They not only increase your ticket size, they make you look professional and thorough. So there you go. 8 solid types of cleaning services that you can offer based on your skills, your market, and your goals. You do not have to offer everything all at one time. In fact, I don't recommend it. Start with 1 or 2, master them, and then grow from there. Let your potential customers know exactly what you're known for, and then become the best at it. If you're still unsure where to start, I've got you. Head to the link in the description of this video. I will have some free checklists for you guys, and I'm also going to be providing a list to my Amazon storefront where you can find all of the different products that we use for each type of cleaning. And of course, you guys, I do offer one-on-one mentorship, a number of online courses and resources. We provide web design, we provide logo design, internal forms for your business. There is just so much information and resourceful things for you guys on my website. So be sure to check that out, www.cleaningbusinessmentor.com. And don't forget to sign up for my online communities.